Hey guys, and welcome back to Book Review Thursday. I'm so excited to be bringing this series to you. I've fallen in love with it in a short amount of time, so I'm super excited. Today I'm going to be reviewing Shades of Grey, which is book 1 in the Amaranthine series by Joleene Naylor. Of course, buy links are in the description below. As always, I am going to read the blurb. This is a blurb that I wrote. It's not the official blurb for the book, but I'm so excited. So let's get started. After the murder of her friend/lover, Catalina's life seemed pretty bleak. One day, while at work, she receives a phone call that changes everything. Catalina is quickly shoved into the dark, macabre world of vampires. She has to change everything she knows about them in order to accept help from the tall, dark, and handsome stranger that has come to her rescue. I completely fell in love with Shades of Grey. In a market full of vegetarian, sparkly vampires, a good quality vampire book is so called for. Completely, it's needed. And with Shades of Grey, I was so not disappointed. These characters are dark, they have real emotions, and I was just so in love with it from page 1. I will admit that honestly, when I picked up Shades of Grey, I kind of stayed away from it because as an author of vampire fiction, I kind of hold vampire fiction to a different standard than I do your typical fantasy fiction. And it actually was a recommendation by Trisha that convinced me to pick up Shades of Grey, and I was so not disappointed. I felt like these vampires were more of a nod to Anne Rice and Joss Whedon and the dark, broody, sexy vampires that I grew up with. And I just head over heels in love, swear to God. I love them so much. And you really, with Shades of Grey, you really feel the pride that Joleene Naylor as an author takes in her characters and takes in her series, because these characters aren't simple. They aren't easygoing or slutty or anything like that. These characters have real raw emotions, and it's perfectly displayed on the page. Now, I did pick up books 1 through 5 of the Amaranthine series for free on Smashwords. It's not free right now, but of course buy links always in the description. So, I can't get over how impressed I was with this series. It really inspired me to be a better author, and I hope that kind of is reflected in my second book, Jeremy. But that's something that I totally have respect for. These books, of course, like most of the books I've been reviewing, it's self-published, but it's quality. You don't feel the self-publish. It's well edited, it's well put together, it flows, and I'm so appreciative of that because, because self-publishing has become so easy to do, the quality of the books that are out there is not very high. But of course there are always exceptions to the rule, and with Shades of Grey and the Amaranthine series, definitely an exception to the rule. Like I said, it's just such a good book, and it went to places that other authors are afraid to go. I don't want to give anything away, but you'll see what I mean when you read the book. I really hope that other authors that do specialize in vampire fiction take the time to read Shades of Grey, because I feel like it sets the standard for what we should be trying to accomplish in vampire fiction, and that's a big deal, especially in the self-published market. It's really a big deal to have a book that kind of stands out from the rest. And Shades of Grey definitely is that book. So, of course, on a scale of 1 to 5 stars. I give Shades of Grey 5 stars, well, 5 stars, and I really hope that you pick a copy. As always, my links are in the description, as I keep saying. But if you like this review and you'd like to see more like this, please don't forget to press that subscribe button. Takes just a second. And if you have a book that you'd like me to review, I can't promise that I'll get around to it, but I always appreciate the recommendations, and if I have the time, I will totally get to check it out. So yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!